Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. Last time out we discovered that Kanji was the one who was going, the next person who was going to be taken. And we tried to have a little chat with him, but he was being a bit too much of an arsehole. So now we've decided that we're going to basically, we're basically going to be tailing him. We're basically going to be tailing him to make sure that he's, to see that basically he's alright and not up to anything weird.
Oh, she's here.
I apologise, my fucking throat. By the way, how can he... Does he have no peripheral vision? One, does Kanji have no peripheral vision? And two, does Naoto, like... That's his name, the kid here. Does he just not see us at all? What the fuck? Alright.
What in the world was that?
So yeah, they're going to be heading off to... So yeah, they've got to. We've got to keep an eye on them to see what they're basically doing. See what they're doing, basically.
Roger that. How should we split the teams?
Yeah, you have the choice to pick the teams. Basically,
Sure, that's fine with me.
you always basically have to pick. You basically always end up with Yukiko anyway. Basically, because if you pick Yosuke, the girls are like, "Hey, you're gonna just leave us completely on our own to deal with this, to deal with this potentially dangerous serial killer." No, it should be one boy, one girl, basically. And if you pick Chie basically goes, "Yeah, I'm not trusting Yukiko with Yosuke, so." You're going with, so we have to go with Yukiko at the end anyway. So, yeah. Basically, we're keeping an eye on... us and Yukiko, we're basically keeping an eye on the...
I hope it stays that way.
What's the name of it? The store. The textile store that... that Kanji's family runs.
Maybe that's
basically, we're just keeping an eye on that to make sure that nobody
up.
weird,
but if they do, I'll do what I can to help
make sure nobody weird comes up to try and, do anything to the store or try and find Kanji or whatever.
I'm sure there's something I can do. Oh, sorry.
And Yukiko's a bit nervous.
I guess I'm a little nervous. I've never chatted with a boy my age like this before. Chie, of course, has no problem getting along with guys because of her personality. But I think she's had more fun hanging out with you and Yosuke lately.
This is, I think, where we start Yukiko's social link. Yeah. So we start off with Yukiko's social link. She is the Priestess Arcana, I think. Yes, that's right. She's the Priestess Arcana. Arcana number 2. There you go. I got it right. So yeah, we'll find out a lot more about her social link, obviously, and her story as we go. But I always found Yukiko's story, social link story, kind of interesting. So look forward to that. Yeah, so at this point, if you're...
right.
Basically, we have to ask her for contact info, but we can only ask for it for the investigation. You need to have your bravery at max, I think, to be able to do that. So you can only do that in a New Game Plus run, unfortunately. But there you go. And meanwhile, Yukiko and Yosuke and Chie are being really conspicuous here. They're really not hiding.
Weird? What about them's weird?
I don't know how to put it. Maybe it's just my imagination.
Kind of weird? Okay, whatever.
How do you think the others are doing?
Beats me. For all we know, he's hitting on Yukiko.
Yeah, Yosuke's a bit of a dick here.
Yeah, no.
He's a complete dick here, because I think I remember,
Wait, are you saying he's interested in her?
I think the first time I played this game,
I wouldn't
I
know.
ended up
We don't really
picking,
talk
like,
about that kind of
when
stuff.
Yosuke asked who do you prefer, I picked Chie, and so it came across as if he was trying to,
Don't you?
you know, trying to make
seriously
you
don't
look
know.
bad in
It's
front of
not like
Chie,
we've
so I
been
was like,
hanging
you little
out that
fucking
long.
asshole.
How are you two
But
doing?
yeah, he does the same thing
well,
regardless
see,
of trying to
we're
make it
just two
seem as if
crazy
you're going to be
lovebirds.
hitting on Yukiko as we, you know,
Play along,
you're going to be
bird
hitting on
brain.
Yukiko, so
Didn't I see
whatever.
you guys yesterday?
Come on. It just so happened.
Yeah,
that
you're
we
really
were
not
walking
selling this,
behind you guys
Yosuke,
per
I'll be honest with you.
coincidence. Hey, our houses are just over that way, so we'll be going now.
Yeah, later, buddy.
Look, we weren't planning on getting in you guys' way, and
And getting in their way. I wonder what Chie could be implying there.
Strange.
He doesn't like,
Why
yeah.
can't you keep your big mouth shut?
Whoa, wait. Damn it!
I kind of like this. This is kind of funny.
This ain't what you think. You got it all wrong.
He's trying to get
Hey,
into,
are you listening? Damn it! It seriously ain't like that.
just trying to make it clear that, you know, he isn't that
regret
way
to
inclined,
inform
shall we say.
that our mission failed.
But,
There was
Yeah.
nowhere to hide.
Well,
so yeah, in the
let's
end,
wait for a
our
little longer. Maybe
stakeout
Kanji can
proved
come
to be
home.
ineffective.
Yeah.
We found out nothing about Kanji and
What are you guys
the guy
doing
who
here?
was hanging out with him, and
You're those
the
stupid lovebirds I
killer
just
didn't
saw.
show up by the textile stop.
Why are you
Yeah, textile
assholes
shop
following
either.
me around?
So yeah, kind of
Hell's going on?
pointless.
I ain't saying this is you guys' fault, but damn it.
Yeah, he's kind of annoyed, but he's not
Hey,
kind of
mind
a
if we
bad
ask
guy.
something? Has anything
Supposedly.
strange happened to you lately?
Huh? Strange? What's this strange stuff,
Yeah,
huh?
he doesn't.
Are you saying
Yeah,
that I'm
Kanji doesn't really
strange?
like when you kind of
no,
mention
I
the
didn't mean-
word strange in
Shit,
relation to
you better
him.
get the hell out of my face,
He,
or I'm
you
taking
know, he
down.
finds it.
What?
He just really hates it,
Wait, why?
I look like I'm joking.
and he chases you off. Kind of like Yosuke just runs face first into the
Too much
into the
running.
textile store, and
Well, nothing
then
happened
runs off.
today, so I guess everything's
Nice
okay.
bit of comedy, I
It's
suppose.
already been a few days since he appeared on the Midnight Channel. If this is anything like Yukiko's case, it'll happen soon.
Yeah, so
And we
we're in a
can't
bit of
let our
trouble here.
guard down. I think we should come back tomorrow and check up on
Yeah.
Looks
This
like we
actually
got no
ends up being a
choice.
little bit
Let's go
different.
home. I'm
There's
moist.
this a bit of a different thing which happens in the anime, where Chie inexplicably just
Welcome home, big
calls in
bro.
for takeout to the ramen place, to the udon place, and basically just gets a big bowl of like beef udon delivered to her. Kind of insane, but whatever. But this is different.
Hello?
Yukiko's phoning us up.
I'm sorry to call so late. Kanji-kun seems to be missing.
So yeah, basically Kanji seems to have gone missing. Kanji's mother phoned up the NNC to see if he was there, and so yeah, this doesn't bode well for the looking at the Midnight Channel tonight, does it really?
I think so too. He did. It's going to rain
Yeah,
again
but
tonight.
you can pick the option like
Sure, if something happened to
to
Kanji-kun,
play dumb and kind of be like,
Check
oh,
out
what are
the
you talking
TV.
about? She's like,
Talk to you later.
obviously Kanji's been kidnapped, you dumbass. So I kind of like, you know, it's kind of a funny option to pick, but yeah. So yeah, it's time for us to check out the Midnight Channel. It's fucking raining. So we can probably guess what's going to happen here with Kanji. Here we go. I will say this, the stuff they do with Kanji here is kind of dated, to be honest with you. It doesn't hold up too well, to be brutally honest with you.
Bad bathhouse. Tonight I'll introduce a superb site for those searching for
Yeah,
sublime love that surpasses
it's a
inspiration
very
of the
over-the-top
senses.
kind of performance. I suppose it's kind of the point,
I'm your host, Kanji
that it's
Tatsumi,
supposed to be
serving
like
you this
his
scandalously
kind of
special sneak-in report.
suppressed self kind of
Goodness
coming out.
gracious, just imagine the things
That
might
was a bad
happen to
choice of
me
word.
there.
But you know, he's kind of
Well then,
supposed to be kind of,
Let's get this show on the road.
you know, it's supposed to be the same as with Yukiko, where it's just so ridiculously over the top. That running animation, holy shit. But yeah, it is a very, what shall we say? His performance is a very stereotypical kind of campy kind of performance. So yeah, it kind of, to me, it doesn't really hold up anymore. I mean, you know, I don't hate it, but it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, this is a little bit awkward to play through now, but whatever. I think it's also to do with the fact that it's supposed to be luring you into like going in one direction. Basically, you're supposed to. I think it's like trying to lure you into thinking that it's about Kanji's kind of suppressed self is supposed to be about his sexuality, but it's kind of shown when you actually get to the boss fight that that's not really the case. But I won't say anything else until we actually get to it.
If there's a rumor going around, that means a bunch of people are watching it.
So, yeah, basically, at this point, Kanji's appeared on the Midnight Channel. So that means he's stuck inside the TV world at this point. So what we've got to do next is we've got to head off, and we've got to find Teddie, and we've got to get him to see, talk to him and see if he can see if he has seen anybody go into the other world. So yeah, we need to talk to Teddie and see if we can find Kanji in that other world. Basically.
Yukiko had a show too, but she doesn't remember doing anything like that.
This might be a little off subject, but the culprit is probably watching the shows that come on, right?
Yeah.
No doubt. He's probably sitting.
I like this reaction here from Chie as well, where she starts talking about, oh yeah, he probably is enjoying this. And he's like, I bet he is enjoying it, the piece of shit. So I kind of like that reaction from her, where she kind of says it and then it kind of registers in her head what she's saying.
Now when I think of the killer, I get this image of a total sicko.
Yeah.
I want to see everything about you, Yuki-chan.
Okay, that's so gross, Yosuke. That's super fucking gross.
Wait. So if people
I
saw
love that.
Yukiko's
Yeah.
show,
He does a really, Yuri Lowenthal does a really good performance as Yosuke.
oh, that is it.
Also, the voice for Chie is really good as well.
Footprints all over his face. Guys,
That was something that
then we crush the killer. Finally, we crush
that
the
was something
killer
that
and
happened
send
with
him to
this
hell.
when this game was initially kind of made. They basically had to make a decision on what they were going to spend money on, and they ended up spending money on audio stuff like the soundtrack and the getting really talented and really good voice actors in to really nail those roles. Which is why they basically used an updated version of the Persona 3 engine as opposed to just creating a completely new, awesome engine for the game itself. So, you know, concentrate on gameplay and vocal stuff rather than making the game look super pretty and gorgeous.
Hey Teddie, someone's here, right?
This is definitely what I would prefer.
Oh, yep. I think someone's
And Teddie's
here.
depressed.
Think? Do you know where he is?
I don't know.
We think it's a boy named
So,
Kanji.
yeah. Teddie's basically at this
I don't
point.
know.
What's wrong?
This is pretty much what happens for the next
Well, I
couple.
sniff and I sniff, but I still can't tell where
Hang
the
on.
smell comes from.
Hang on.
Aren't you thinking too much
Sorry,
about
I'm thinking.
too many things? I mean, last time you were wondering about who you really are and
Yes,
how
it's
long you've been
for
here.
this
Your head's empty
dungeon
to
and the
begin
next
with,
dungeon
dude.
where we have to do
Don't
this.
stress out over stuff too much.
You're right.
But basically, Teddie at this point
Whoa,
is
he's seriously
kind of
down
depressed
about
because of
this.
the fact that
If you
he
can't
knows
figure
that
out where
somebody is in
Kanji
here.
is,
He can tell that somebody's in this
trouble.
world now,
You can't just wander around
but
aimlessly
he
in a
doesn't
place
really
like
know
this.
where they are. Kind of his nose, you know, his
I
sense of
know
smell
what
is
might help.
kind of failing
You should
him
give me a
to
clue about this Kanji
contact
person.
where this,
It's Just
to
a
find
feeling
out
I
exactly
have.
where
I
Kanji
think
is.
I could concentrate better with it.
Which
So
actually does
anything that
go
could give me a good
him
understanding
losing
of
his
it?
sense of smell and
Something
not
about
being
Kanji,
as
huh? I can't really
you know,
think
not
of
being able
anything
to pinpoint
besides all the
people's
rumors about
accurately.
him.
That is
it's not
something
like
that
we
plays
know him
into
that
his personal
I just
story
need
down the
some
line.
sort of hint.
But
Something that tells me what
so
he's
yeah,
really like.
basically
Why don't we ask
what we
around
need
and
to do
find
is
people
we
who
need
know
to go
Kanji
around
personally?
town and we need to talk to people in town to try and get information about Kanji and about what he was doing. Give that to Teddie, and then we can kind of be able to go into the dungeon. First person you want to speak to is you want to speak to Kanji's mother outside the textile store, and she talks about the guy we saw, basically the boy who has been speaking to Kanji, and she basically says, yeah, there's a boy about talking to him and blah blah blah. So then you go to Juness, talk to that woman there, and she'll basically tell you that, oh yeah, he turns up on these specific days, so you can't really go to sorry, what am I thinking of? So you can't really find him until the next day, so we can't talk to the boy until the next day. So that means we can't just go straight into the dungeon. We need to wait another day first. So here we're finishing off the first of the Fox quests. So basically, when you've completed the quest, you go to the shrine, you call the Fox over, and boom, we've gone from rank 1 to rank 2. Thing is, when you record an EMA, one of the EMA kind of quests, that takes up a time slot. So basically, when you come here, make sure that you're not going to be doing anything else. But anyway, that's going to be it for this part. Join me next time for the next part of Persona 4 Golden, when we will be talking to the boy who was talking to Kanji in Juness, and then after that we'll be going into the dungeon, going back into the television world, and have Teddie find out where Kanji is. So yeah, see you next time.